Leonardo DiCaprio's journey to becoming one of Hollywood's most respected actors began in Los Angeles, California, where he was born on November 11, 1974. His parents, George and Irmeline, were a working-class couple who separated when he was just a year old. Despite the separation, both parents played active roles in his upbringing. Leonardo grew up in a modest neighborhood, far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, but the city's influence was always close. From a young age, he was drawn to performing, often imitating characters and creating his own little shows to entertain his family. His entry into acting wasn't immediate or easy. As a child, Leonardo appeared in small commercials and educational programs. He struggled to land major roles, often facing rejection for not fitting the typical child actor look. Casting directors overlooked him, but his determination never wavered. It was during these early struggles that Leonardo developed a resilience that would later define his career. The first break came in the early 1990s when Leonardo was cast in a recurring role on the television series Growing Pains. His performance caught the attention of critics, who noticed his natural charisma and emotional depth. However, Leonardo was not content with being a TV actor. He wanted to be on the big screen, telling powerful stories and challenging himself with complex characters. His big screen debut came in Critters 3, a low-budget film that didn't make much of an impact. But Leonardo's talent was evident, and it wasn't long before more significant opportunities came his way. In 1993, he starred alongside Robert De Niro in This Boy's Life. The film was a turning point. Critics praised Leonardo's ability to hold his own against a legend like De Niro. His portrayal of a troubled teenager was raw and authentic, proving he was more than just a young face. Later that year, he took on an even more challenging role in What's Eating Gilbert, Grape. Playing Arnie, a boy with developmental disabilities, Leonardo delivered a performance that was both sensitive and transformative. The role earned him his first Academy Award nomination at just 19 years old. Despite not winning, the nomination placed him firmly on Hollywood's radar. The next few years saw Leonardo take on a mix of roles that demonstrated his range. He starred in The Basketball Diaries, a gritty drama about addiction, and Romeo plus Juliet, a modern take on Shakespeare's classic. Both films showcased his versatility and solidified his reputation as a rising star. But it was in 1997 that his career reached a new level with the release of Titanic. Directed by James Cameron, Titanic became a global phenomenon. Leonardo's portrayal of Jack Dawson turned him into a heartthrob overnight. The film shattered box office records and catapulted him to international fame. However, the overwhelming attention wasn't easy for Leonardo. He found himself labeled as a teen idol, a title he disliked. Determined not to be typecast, he took a step back from mainstream roles and began focusing on more serious, character-driven projects. In the 2000s, Leonardo collaborated with some of the most renowned directors in the industry. He worked with Martin Scorsese on Gengs of New York, beginning a partnership that would define much of his career. Together, they created masterpieces like The Aviator, The Departed, and Shutter Island. Each performance showcased Leonardo's growth as an actor and his commitment to his craft. As the years went on, Leonardo continued to challenge himself with diverse roles. He played a cunning con artist in Catch Me If You Can, a diamond smuggler in Blood Diamond, and a ruthless stockbroker in The Wolf of Wall Street. His performances consistently received critical acclaim, and he became one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood. For years, the one thing that eluded him was an Academy Award. Despite multiple nominations, he walked away empty-handed time after time. It wasn't until 2016, after his grueling performance in The Revenant, that he finally won the Oscar for Best Actor. The win was celebrated not just by Leonardo, but by fans and peers who admired his dedication. Beyond acting, Leonardo has become a passionate environmental activist. He uses his platform to raise awareness about climate change and has donated millions to conservation efforts. His work off-screen is a testament to his belief in using fame for a greater purpose. Leonardo DiCaprio's rise to stardom wasn't a straight path. It was marked by determination, resilience, and a constant desire to evolve. From humble beginnings to becoming one of the most respected actors of his generation, his legacy is defined not just by his talent, but by his relentless pursuit of excellence.